Not really con news, but we wanted to let you know that the next issue of Phrack magazine, probably the oldest online hacker e-zine still in production, expects to release their next issue on the 17th of November. Watch for it. Last week, we told you that 2600 magazine had gone digital and was available via the Amazon store for the Kindle. Well, it's now available at Barnes & Noble for the Nook as well. Still no word on an iPad version, though. In Europe, the outdoor hacker camps are quite popular. Very similar to a con, except they usually happen outdoors and in tents. North America hasn't had too many outdoor events, but that's about to change with So On Camp to be held in southern Ontario, Canada. So On Camp isn't scheduled until July of 2012, but you can help by planning or just marking your calendars. Either way, it's good to see this style of hacker event make its way to this continent, even if you will need a few cans of off to fend off the mosquitoes. The Chaos Communications Congress in Germany in December has received an extremely high number of group ticket requests. Unfortunately, they had to suspend group ticket sales to ensure that there were enough individual tickets left over for other folks. There are 98 talks scheduled to cover the 3-day Congress. There should be a little bit of something for everyone. Ticket sales are open, or at least they were when we wrote this. They sold over 1,600 tickets in the first 15 minutes. Hope you got yours. I suspect the second batch sold out. The next batch goes on sale at the beginning of December. Also, the folks in charge of the video streaming for 27C3 are asking for some donations so that they can go from analog to digital streaming. Video ain't cheap, people. If you plan on watching the streams, donate. You can find the link at hackernews.com. The security B-Sides phenomenon continues to grow at an amazing pace. Last week saw B-Sides events in Delaware and Dallas-Fort Worth that were both amazing successes. But B-Sides is going international already, with events in Ottawa and Berlin. B-Sides Berlin will be taking place alongside the Chaos Communications Congress in December. And they've secured Seabase for the venue. Seabase is one of the oldest hackerspaces in the world. Speaking of B-Sides Berlin, they just got a new sponsor, Hackers on a Plane. If you're thinking of traveling from the U.S. to Berlin for the Chaos Communications Congress or B-Sides Berlin, HOAP is definitely the way to go. One fee and everything you need for the trip, from airfare to hotel to ground transportation, is all taken care of. And you'll get to meet and hang out with some awesome folks along the way. The pre-sale price is only valid until the 27th of November. So if you want to join the folks at Hackers on a Plane, sign up quick. Tickets for BayThreat, a con at the Hacker Dojo in South Bay area of San Francisco, are now on sale. BayThreat takes place on December 10th and 11th at the Hacker Dojo. They have already lined up some awesome speakers like Jim McLeod and Dan McKinsky. Should be a good time. If you missed RootCon in Manila this month, don't worry. They have already posted all the archives from the con online. They have also announced the date for next year as October 14th. Following on last year's success, Hackito Ergo Sum hopes to have an even bigger and better conference this year. Planned for April 7th through the 9th in Paris, France, this year's con will be conducted in 100% English. The call for papers is open, so if you're interested, be sure to submit your talk.